Each one of us has a different way of praying. Some might recite the Lord's Prayer, the Hail Mary, or the Rosary. Others like to recite favorite prayers from their favorite saints. And some people like to just talk to God and tell Him how they feel, to thank Him and to ask for their needs. But what happens when events in your life turn it all upside down and things are out of control? When you've been praying and praying for days, weeks, and even months, and nothing seems to change. When life is more than you can actually handle at the moment, and you're so tired, so desperate, and so confused that you can't pray anymore. You don't know how to pray or what to pray, and you're just too tired and too exhausted, and perhaps your faith has taken a battering and a shattering. What do you do then? Is it all right to turn to God and tell Him just that? God, I am fed up. I can't handle it anymore. I don't know what to pray, and whether or not you are listening. And if you're listening, I know you can help me if you want to, but I don't know whether you want to. I'm confused. Is it all right to say this to God? I believe it is. If we see God as a loving Father, as a friend, there is nothing wrong in actually telling Him how we feel. He knows how we feel anyway. So by telling Him, we are actually accepting and admitting His omnipotence and His love for us. And we are actually asking for His help in our hour of desperate need and confusion. There's nothing wrong in that. God is big enough to take it. God has already taken our anger on the cross, did He not? So He will not be surprised or upset if we tell it as it is. God, I can't handle it anymore. I don't know what to ask you anymore. I don't know how to pray anymore. I'm just too tired. Please help me. And I believe in such an honest prayer, with nothing held back, a prayer from the heart, God will listen. God is listening. And in His time, in His way, He will help us. That's the bit that confuses us all the time. In His time, in His way, He will help us. All we need to do is to trust Him. Of course, it's difficult when our faith has had quite a beating, when we're in trouble and we can't see a way out. But we need to hold on to that faith, even though all physical signs around us are that we are helpless. Oh, and one more thing. Never underestimate the prayers of others. Prayer is the greatest gift we can give other people and we can receive from other people. So, when we are tired and we can't pray anymore, we need to ask other people to pray on our behalf and to ask them to put in a good word for us with God, if you want to see it that way. Thank you for listening. God bless.